A lot of people have preconceived notions of what the penalties are for a first-time DWI, but what are the actual penalties? Let me break it down for you. So there's no one-size-fits-all for DWIs, but there are some general patterns that most of them fall into. In general, a first-time DWI is a Class B. There are things that can elevate it to a Class A misdemeanor or even a felony for a first time. But in general, we're talking about a Class B misdemeanor. And those can usually be handled with community service hours, with classes, and whether or not there's a conviction on your record is going to depend on whether you can get into something like a pretrial diversion or if you can get the prosecutors to dismiss the case based on a number of factors as far as it being barely over 0.08 or some other mitigating factors that show that you weren't super intoxicated. However, if the BAC comes back over 0.15, if there are other factors like an accident, you might be looking at a conviction that does stay on your record. Now, in general, you're not going to be spending any jail time for a misdemeanor DWI. There are some exceptions. Sometimes you'll get a few days jail as a condition of probation. So you're going to be going on probation, but as a condition of that, you still have to serve 3 or 5 days in jail. That is possible on Class A misdemeanors. However, for most of these cases, I'm able to avoid jail time entirely. The bigger fight with DWIs is about minimizing those long-term consequences that come with a conviction. And of course, the big caveat here is every case is unique. If you are facing a DWI, give us a call or visit us at atx.legal and we can have a free consultation.